So welcome. My name is Ken Fonz. I'm the chair of the Moscow Human Rights Commission. And so I'd like to welcome you all to our Ismat and Manan Sheikh Community Unity Award. And so the award is to honor the memory of two outstanding Moscow citizens, Ismat Ara Sheikh and her husband Abdul Manan Sheikh, who demonstrated over the years the meaning of community unity in their personal lives, their outreach, everything that they did in the Moscow community, including the open invitation to a community Thanksgiving dinner every year that they held for years and years. And interestingly enough, that others have taken that mantle on and have been trying to continue that legacy that they started. And so the Ismat Ara and Abdul Manan Sheikh Award was established in 2005 as a biannual civic award to highlight and honor achievements of a Moscow citizen or group who have made outstanding commitments to community unity and who have a history of significant effort on the behalf of diversity and human rights in Moscow and the surrounding community. And so our previous winners were in 2005 for the first award was S.M. Ghazi Gazanfar and Joanne Monita, so it was a double award then. 2007 was Wilhelmina Tony Soraya Clark. 2009 was Police Chief Dan Weaver. 2011 was Linda Paul. 2013 was Carla Kapler, and Carla is here somewhere. There she is, there's Carla. I thought I saw her coming. And 2015 was Tom Hansen, who was kind enough to film for us. And so I'm very proud, and the Human Rights Commission is very proud to help continue this award to recognize an outstanding citizen in our community that makes Moscow the inclusive community it is and a great place to live. And on that note, I would like to introduce Mayor Bill Lambert for a few remarks.
Thank you, Ken. And good evening, everybody. This is one of the fun evenings I get a chance to speak to folks because Manan and Ismat I knew for many, many years. I first met them back in 1978 because they were shoppers at our Safeway store. And so I go a long ways back with those folks. And kind of the interesting thing is Manan, who I served on with United Way in the early 80s for 8 years, he was the epitome of the person that really started a good feel for human rights, in my view, in this town. And so I always remember that. Well, with that, we'll go on, and I'd like to call Jessica Irvin up here to help me out here, because I'd like to read something. Maybe stand right here. This is a letter that was written by Mahmoud Sheikh, because he could not be here, and he's one of his sisters, and so I'm going to read this, and this was dated November 2nd, 2017. It says, "Dear Miss Behrman, we send our deepest regrets for being unable to attend tonight's festivities."
Hold on, I'm touching on something.
Okay. We send our deepest regrets for being unable to attend tonight's festivities and give to you our greetings in person. We extend sincere appreciation for your generous contributions to the community that we call home. We also congratulate you on your well-deserved recognition in recent days. We have learned about you, your background, and your civic involvement. You truly showcase the mindset set by each one of us and how we should encompass that. The very passion and understanding that those who came before built for us. We must now build for the future. Please know our absence this evening is due to various circumstances. However, we are with you in spirit. In a way, our reasoning is somewhat of an example of the tone our parents set for us. Family, friends, your community must be a priority after faith. Mahmoud is unable to attend as he has numerous family commitments, from dance recitals to flag football to parent-teacher conferences. Sounds just like Mahmoud. Zara is prepping for a 10-day trip to the Middle East with her husband and son. Antul is en route as we speak with her husband, 2 daughters, and 8 couples with their families on a cruise. In a way, we are growing our understanding of others, different cultures, various foods, and languages and lifestyles over the next few days, similar to what our parents did in Moscow over their 30-plus year span as residents. We are humbled the city of Moscow has an award named after our parents, and their lives are remembered. We are even more so honored that a high caliber, dedicated individuals such as yourself continue similar work and are building for the future as Mom and Dad built for so many. The advancements that you have made for the homeless populations, our youth, those unemployed, those suffering from violent acts, and those needing mental health assistance is phenomenal and greatly embodies the unity Moscow is blessed to experience. In the room tonight are those who knew our parents well and gave them the support they needed to succeed. We imagine you too have a support system in attendance. We thank them all as well for providing the foundation you need to do your awesome work. To conclude, keep fighting the good fight and continue to be the caregiver you are for Moscow. Dear old Moscow, we congratulate and commend you again. Thank you for allowing us to join you in spirit and for your understanding. May peace be upon you. From the oldest to the youngest, until the decree, Calgary, Alberta, Zarakan, Littleton, Colorado, my name is Sheikh, Boise, Idaho. And there's something else I'd like to read to you. You probably know who this is. This is something that was wrote about you, and this is really the epitome of what this award is all about. Jessica's service to her community is extensive, yet she is very modest and unassuming about her accomplishments, and usually shies away from public recognition of the vital work that she's doing. Her warm, selfless, and given nature embodies the spirit of which the Sheikh Community Unity Award is given. Jessica truly deserves this honor. Her contributions to human rights advocacy and awareness in Moscow and surrounding communities are quiet and mostly under the radar. But through the Giving Circle in particular, she has made a huge difference for hundreds of people marginalized by poverty, disability, age, abuse, and loss. Jessica is worthy of a potential recipient of this honor, and I feel confident that she is absolutely the last thing that she would expect. Thank you for this consideration. And that was your friend over here. Oh. Miss Salisbury. So with that, and you know, the most generous people that you ever encounter in life, as we're very assuming for our communities, doesn't matter what community it is somebody that is just like Jessica because they just do it naturally. And that's exactly what Manon used to do back in the days. It gives me goosebumps thinking about it because this is the epitome of you follow exactly what this is all about. With that, I'd like you to say a few words.
Last night, this morning while I was haranguing him to practice his violin, my son Acer, right there, said, so you're introducing your friend tonight at the awards. And I thought it was kind of weird, actually, that he remembered anything that I was doing. But I thought that was kind of cute. And I said, yeah. And I said, well, wouldn't you rather be getting the award? And I was like, no. Goodness, no. And I said, I don't think I've done nearly enough to get that award, but maybe someday I would get it, but no, I'd much rather be introducing someone else. And I have to say that I am ready to introduce Lisa Salisbury, or any of you, because this is a room full of really dedicated people who I think could just as easily be up here. So I won't actually read to you my speech for Lisa, but I will say maybe one thing that I was going to say about Lisa, but I think I could say about myself too, which is that it takes a lot of energy and determination to chip and blast away at injustice, systemic sexism, racism, other forms of discrimination, poverty, injustice. And sometimes awards come after the work is finished, but this is an award that honors ongoing perseverance. And so I said this about Lisa, and it's true about her, and I think it's certainly true about me too, that receiving this award will just make me want to get right back to work so that I can really deserve it. And I hope that you will all, we can celebrate tonight, and then tomorrow we can roll up our sleeves and get back to work. So thank you all very much. This is such a surprise. You're in trouble.
Did you see how easy she said that? Tomorrow we'll roll up her sleeves and get back to work. That's the epitome. That sounds kind of like the way I got disintroduced tonight. Give her another round of applause. Say a few things.
Yeah, my name is present. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. So first of all, your name will be inscribed on a plaque that will hang in City Hall, and it's right there, and so everybody can look at it. And then also your name will be inscribed on a rock in East City Park. All the winners' names are inscribed. The large rock that is the driveway comes in, the one that's right there. So. Yeah, well, you're not on it yet, but you will. yeah, but your name will be on there as soon as they inscribe on it. They haven't done that yet.
Wow.
And one other thing here, so
as well.
Oh, gosh. Well, that's above and beyond the
I kind of blew it there, ladies and gentlemen, because I was so wrapped up thinking about the non-hazmat that I forgot about the award. Because I was just thinking about how humble she really is, and isn't that kind of neat and genuine to run into something like that? So thank you so much for the work in the community. It's as simple as that. How's that?
So, chat, talk to each other, eat refreshments. You can congratulate Jessica individually, one by one. Look at the plaque, whatever. So, stay.
Wow, I'm
Thank you.